Welcome back to Zoom TV. Now I'm still on patrol in the concept car with Sergeant O'Rourke. Now, Sarge, before we took the break, you said this car is a much better communicator than the current police cars. Just talk us through that.
Current police vehicles use our encrypted digital radio network for the transmission of data. So what happens there is we can only transmit small amounts of data due to the site bandwidth limitations. This vehicle works off the Telstra NextG network and has dual modems in the boot. As a result, we can not only transmit additional information in real time to the vehicle, such as updating the automatic number plate recognition camera, if there was an urgent inquiry on a vehicle that we needed to look out for, particularly if someone's welfare was an issue. Also, this vehicle can communicate back to base. We can transmit video, potentially from urgent duty driving, or an emergency driving, or things like pursuits. That way then the inspector back at headquarters in the future can look at the actual real-time imagery coming from the vehicle. As you saw a lot during CHOGM, things like dignitary escorts, we can transmit information back. Attending emergency scenes and undergoing emergency management, fire scenes or incident control scenes, we can also transmit data back, and it assists us in coordinating resources.
Now, you were telling me before when you joined the force, you'd get a radio call about the job you were going to go to, you have to write it down and then you'd head to the job. But with this, it's all a matter of interacting with the large touchscreen you've got here.
Absolutely. When I first joined, a lot of information came via the police radio and all our job details, what we were going to, the nature of the task, and the person who was actually the complainant or had rang the police and required assistance. Nowadays, that's all done automatically. As you can see from our data screen here, that's a number of jobs for a particular police district. Any of those jobs that are then assigned to us, electronically we can say that we're on the way. We press another button, it advises them that we've arrived at the scene. We're tracked using what they call an automatic vehicle locator, which our communications branch look at, and that way they can see the deployment of all the police vehicles in real time.
Now, don't get me wrong, the concept car isn't going to replace real police officers. It's a tool, a very, very powerful tool, because it will help our police to see more and achieve what we all want, safer roads. Well, Sarge, thanks very much for showing me around.
Very welcome, thanks for coming out.
All the technology in this car is fantastic. It's really going to make our roads safer, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, no, thanks very much for your time.
No worries, thank you. Thanks again. Now, I had an absolute ball, and you'd have to agree one of these cars could make such a difference to our roads and the safety out there. If you'd like to know more or even find out how you can become a police officer, go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links.